Tonight we'll be seeing how long we can stay in Notre Dame Stadium. Clock hits 0. Timer starts from 0. Notre Dame absolutely takes it to Florida State 52-3. For how much of an ass kicking this was, or behind kicking, we are at a Catholic school, I'm very impressed how many fans are still out here. Taking in a Notre Dame game for the first time though, as someone that grew up in Michigan despising them, I kind of hate how much I loved it. I always have the utmost respect for the schools that say the truest of their traditions. I think Notre Dame does that as well as anybody. Ever a private school and one of the only stadiums left that doesn't sell beer, this student section was really sick. We've all seen it on TV, but the touchdown push-up is one of the coolest traditions I've seen in person. I don't know if this one is tradition too, but the amount of shirtless dudes in the student section was also alarmingly high. As far as the stadium itself goes, you see it. It's a bowl with hardly any seat backs. There's really not that much to talk about with it. But as you're not seeing much, the one thing you're seeing absolutely zero of is ads, and I think Notre Dame is one of 3 stadiums in the country that has 0 of that. Michigan Stadium and Stanford being the other 2. I don't think there's more, but correct me if I'm wrong. At 12.5 minutes down now, we're actually cleared out of here extremely fast. I think we got to head to the concourse too. And I'm actually eager to do this because out of everything I like about the stadium, this is without a doubt my favorite concourse in college football. It's clean, it's enclosed to be worn for a cold November game, and it is oozing with history. Every about 20 yards you walk, you have an old school football program to look at, and I spent so much time in here doing exactly that. Most of them are so old, it is impossible to make sense of why they had the drawings they did for that specific game at all. What does reading the pigskin review of their kids have to do with playing USC? What does this kid playing violin and full pads have to do with playing against Iowa? I don't know, but it meant something at some time. And on top of the section labels, they also have old ticket stubs through here. And just so many areas effort was put into making look really good. A lot of stadiums don't think about it all. You can also buy a souvenir Yeti over here for $58, which is the most expensive item I've seen in a stadium before. One thing I'm increasingly nervous about with every minute that passes is every way out of here is through these big, tall gates. It seems fine now, but once those things lock up, your guess on how to get out of here is as good as mine. And as we're talking about time, for the record, we're about 25 minutes down right now. I wonder what the bowl looks like now with 10 more minutes chewed up. You can already just about hear a pin drop in here. This is an impressive evacuation process, ND. Of course, we still have the clubs, suites, and whatnot on both sides of the stadium. That's always a priority for us to get up to. But I did a decent amount of walking during the game, and to be honest, I didn't find one thing that could possibly lead to being up there. We might get lucky with some more searching, but I have a feeling that's going to be tougher than usual. Probably the best course to actually be taking ourselves off this one ovular path we've been making around the stadium. There's nobody but workers really back this way. But up around here, we still have a whole mess of people. I should join them, right? We got the squad coming out. That checks out. It's looking like I'm one of the very few people left here that's not a family or friend of the player. Even making it this far feels like at least a little bit of an accomplishment. As cool as this is, though, this isn't making any progress towards anything. We just gotta keep rolling the dice if we're gonna see the coolest of cool parts of Notre Dame. Based on security, probably not happening up these stairs. But how about up this way a bit? I'm pretty confident this goes at the top of the seats, but at least it's something to switch it up. One more quick look from a higher vantage point. My, oh my, do we have a ghost town on our hands. And I think I know where I want to head next that I actually do think we can get to. See that building right behind the scoreboard? That's calling my name. 44 minutes down already. Time flies when you're having fun, right? Also peeking out here, if we do have to leave the stadium, is that the real life Heisman House? Maybe we can go in there. This is O'Neill Hall. It has an accessible door, and I'm so curious what's going on back here. Do we have it? Bing, bang, boom. This right here is Foley's, no relation to Mick, that I believe is a restaurant inside of the stadium. There's also Joe's Bar next to it, probably relation to Montana, both of which, like the rest of the stadium, have history and memorabilia all over it. I'm under the impression this place stays open year-round. And with all the wait staff still here, I'm under the impression I'm going to get kicked out real quick. Got a blast. Pretty cool. I think this is going to be pretty key, too. In case every single gate below us locks up like I'm afraid is about to happen really soon, I have a good feeling that we can find a way out of the building through that building. But I still want to get to at least one premium section first. We're over 50 minutes since the game ended. Now we got to pick up the pace. Elevators to Corbett Family Hall. Is that it? Is that the name of it? Seems pretty unoccupied. Is the door open? Yes, sir. But it's not taking us up. It's taking us down. Maybe we gotta go down to go up. This clearly goes to something, right? Maybe not. Maybe we should actually follow the doors that say Corbett Family Hall. Okay, Notre Dame. I think this page proves it takes me a little bit more than the average person to get me scared. But there is no shot I'm opening this door. What could possibly be behind here this is necessary for? If this isn't a vault to every secret Notre Dame has, I don't know where else that would be kept. Club and sweep might just be a no-go. We're the last person here, and we just crossed over our hour down. We're going back into O'Neill Hall, maybe find some more cool stuff, and probably find our exit out through there too. Pretty likely I'm running into somebody, but I'm on the way out anyways. Here's the elevator to go down. We got 3 more floors now. There's gotta be at least one more cool thing we can see. And we actually have 2 up as well. Can we check floor 6? What about floor 5? 3? Guess we're down to 1. Whatever. Looks like we just missed a bunch of offices and classrooms anyways. I'm not losing sleep over that.
That's you. Yeah,
Who's me?
You're the guy on TikTok.
I'm not just on TikTok. Give me some love. I'm G-Fed though.
You called it.
Oh my god, are you kidding
You
me?
called it.
What's up?
Are you actually? Are you
And he's
recording?
recording.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh my god. Wait,
I
that's
lo-
crazy.
We were just talking about you.
Wait,
That's
I-
great.
Really you.
I
It's
said,
me.
I said,
Do we all want to leave together as a team?
I love it.
They didn't help me, guys. They just found me. 1 hour, 7 minutes, 20 seconds. And as predicted, every game I'm seeing on the outside of here is locked up. Sorry if you want me to stay a little longer. I feel good about the call that I made. Shout out Notre Dame. Appreciate y'all.